Happy Monday. Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday. The start of a new week. We've got, I think, 2 Mondays left. 2 Mondays left in the year. And today we're choosing your word for 2023. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to wait for you all to join, come in, and give love to each other. Happy Monday. How are we at the end of the year? Like, where did this year go? It is insane that 12 months has passed us by. And I am so excited to be here with you this morning to do this very important part of creating our new year together, because as you can see, time's waiting for none of us, time's flying. And this activity is our way of activating our power to decide. I am the one who decides, as you all know by now, is a very it is the thing. It is our go-to statement in our lives as empowered beings. I am the one who decides. And so I'm really excited. Hang on, let me jump over here, see the comments. Happy Money Day. Happy Money Manifesting Monday. Today we're choosing your word of the year for 2023. So as you're all joining, I'm going to wait to, hey, Allie, I'm going to wait to see those of you that are here so I can give you love. And happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, all the holidays that get celebrated. And even if you don't celebrate any of those holidays, it's kind of like a celebration time of the year. So whatever it is that you're celebrating, happy all of it. Happy holidays to all of you. Hopefully you take some time. This is for me a really powerful time of reflection, but also time to just cocoon and be with the ones that we love, the ones that love us, and just settle into, okay, this year is ending and it's time for the start of a new one. All right, here you all are. Happy morning. Happy Monday morning to all of you. Great day all. That's right, Raquel. Great day all. So I am going to jump right into all the things that I have to share with you this morning, because as you know, one of the things that I'm really passionate about is supporting you in not only being the one who decides, but consciously using all of your being to choose the reality that you're experiencing here in life, because it's us that's creating all of it. And so I'm really excited. Get pen and paper ready, because we're going to take notes, we're going to type, we're going to do all the things. As you're all coming in, I do want to say thank you to every one of you that purchased this book over the last 7 days and helped us to get to international bestseller, I think in 4 or 5 countries. So thank you. I am intending that the content of this book just releases patterns that have held you bound for a long time and open you up to experiencing wealth like beyond your wildest imaginations. All right. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for buying the book. And really, the next step is to read it. So please ensure it's a quick read, very quick book. Ensure that you read it, because my greatest desire is for you to leave what needs to be left behind of your money story in 2022, so that everything that we're doing over the next 3 to 4 weeks really give you the best foundation that you can possibly create to experience your heart's desires manifested in your finances. All right. So thank you. Thank you for congratulating me, to all of you. Really, it was you. Thank you, each of you, for purchasing the book. All right. So with that said, let's jump right into choosing your word of the year. One of the things that I have realized over the years, and I said this in my email that went out this morning, is that, people typically, so we went away from resolutions and we jumped right into, okay, I'm going to choose a word for the year. And it was just, what word sounds good more than anything else? What's a word that sounds really good? And we were just picking words out of the ethers at random, not recognizing the power of the word that we choose and how it would shape our lives. And so I had people who, in the email I shared, a beautiful lady friend of mine chose the word health one year. And it was seemingly with all the right intentions. Like, I want to be healthy, obviously, but she chose the word health. And then I think she ended up having 16 or 17 surgeries in a year. Like, her entire year became focused on health, and not in a positive way. Other people have chosen growth. That is one of the ones I always try to say. I know it sounds really good that we want to grow, but when you think of what sometimes might be required to grow, here's the thing I think about growth. We're all going to grow, period. You don't need to choose that word because no matter what, we can't help it. We're beings, we're expanding, we're growing all the time. So I want to share with you, though, a process that involves 3 steps to help you choose your word for the year, where you're not only consciously choosing it, but you're also stepping into, and I'm going to define what this means to me. All right. So let us, let us, oh, I get distracted by the comments whenever I jump over here. I see the comments and I want to talk about all the things because I see, lots of people. I see Barbara saying, yeah, I chose a word and it came with some challenges. And, let's talk about that because I'm going to share with you the 3 steps. Number 1, we're going to dissect the word that we chose for this year. So we're going to dissect and really we're going to review. So think about the word that you had for 2022. And if you didn't have a word, then you just want to reflect on how would you encapsulate the experience that you had in this year in one word? So if you chose a word, just bring it back to mind. I'm going to guide you through how to reflect on that word because it gives us information for choosing our word for 2023. As I said, you don't need to choose growth because we're always growing, we're always expanding, we're always going to the next level. Certainly, if you're a part of this community, that's one of the things that we do. That's how we roll. We are all about expanding and living to our fullest. One of the things that I'm passionate about is when our time comes, we get the badge that says, job well done. Job well done, good and faithful servant. So we're committed to growing. We don't need to choose that as a word, but we do want to reflect and consciously choose, you know what? And here is where I want to go next. So step number 1 is we're going to dissect and review. Step number 2, we're going to decide. And this morning, I have a brand new way for supporting you in deciding if you choose to use it. You are the one who decides, so you can choose. This is what I did this year. And I chose my word, I think 6 or 8 weeks ago. I went through this process myself. And I'm just really excited to share it with you and for you to have the opportunity to choose to see if this supports you too. So we're going to dissect and review. We're going to decide. And step number 3 is we're going to define it. I'm going to read for you my definition from 2022 for my word so you can hear and be inspired by. I am the one who is like making up what this word means to me and how I'm going to experience it. I am the one defining. This is the word, and no matter what the dictionary says, I am deciding this is how I'm going to experience this word. So I'm going to read that for you. I have lots and lots of amazing things to share. So you want to stay till the end. Okay. One of the things that as I'm sitting here, oh my gosh, as I'm sitting here talking with you about choosing your word for the year, I remember last year when I did this topic, I was in Jamaica, and you might remember that was the live where I introduced you all to my fiance at the time, because not a lot of people knew that I was engaged, Tony. And here we are a year later, I'm happily married. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about, something that involves Tony. So you want to stay till the end. All right. It's been an amazing year for me. It's been interesting to see how my word shaped my year. And so let's start with you looking at how your word shaped your year. So step number 1, I want you to think of your word for the year, right? And as a matter of fact, go ahead, share with me. What was your word? What was your word for 2022? I would love to hear what are some of the words that you all came up with. Ooh, lightning. Rhonda, you go. Lightning, light speed was her word for the year. And things happened in her life in light speed. I love that. Oh, wait, I saw something really good and then it went away. I think someone may have said I did not have a word, but I would say 2022 was a pivot. I love that, Nancy. I love that. If you didn't choose a word, then just, look at I see some of you all typing. Ooh, Jackie, light, transformation, transparency. Wow. Change, alignment, forward. Carol said her word was depth. I love that. Ooh, Christina, guidance. I love it. My word was winning, Nikki said. And oh my goodness, thanks to you, Tasha. I love it. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to first look at the word that we chose, and we want to reflect on what were some of the challenges that it might have brought, what were some of the lessons that it imparted upon us, and how was it revealed in our journey? How did we go about experiencing the fullness of that word? How did it impact our manifesting journey? Because this is how I got to learning. I don't want to choose gross. I don't even want to choose allow anymore, because the year I chose allow, let me tell you, I had to be put to sit on my behind so I could allow. And it was like everything that I wanted to be yanked, everything that was not, I'm sorry, that was the year allow. I was made to just, like, my hands were tied and there was nothing I could do. I literally just had to allow. And then another year I chose alignment. And it was like, because I didn't define what that meant to me, I was like, oh, of course, I just want to be aligned. I want to be in flow. I want to be, all things alignment. And yeah, everything that was not in alignment got yanked out of, not like gently pulled, yanked out of my life. And you can imagine when you're just cutting, like severing energetic ties, it's a good thing, but it hurt really, really, really powerfully for me the year I chose alignment. And so I have learned so many things. That's where I learned, okay, I'm going to define it. I'm going to define what it means to me. I get that, things are going to have to go away that are not in alignment, but I'm going to define how I want to experience the word. This is what I want to remind you of. You are the one who decides, not just in choosing the word, but also what it means to you and how you are choosing to experience it. Now, obviously, we're not going to have like 100% to the letter, to the period, to the comma, the way you define it. But I can tell you with 1,000% certainty, the more time I've invested in saying, this is what it means to me, this is how I want to feel, is the more I've actually had more of that experience than just choosing a word randomly and letting it be. All right. So I would love to hear, from you all. What do you think were some of your challenges, your lessons, and some of the benefits that you got from choosing the word? So for me, my word for 2022 was being. Now, again, wow, that just sounds so, my word for 2021 was love. And I manifested love. So when I kind of felt like, at this point, I have all the things that my heart has always longed for. And I just want to step into being. I just want to be. And so that was my word for 2022. Okay. So challenge number one, believe it or not, for me, preacher of easy and relaxed, I constantly had to be reminded to be. Constantly had to be reminded. And so I kind of recognize that I'm not great at being. I'm not great at being. And so maybe that's why that word chose me. I needed to experience and really fully embody, what does it mean to just be? And the greatest time I learned this lesson was in preparation for my wedding. I'm very much a Virgo and get stuff done. So I was very much in task mode. And it was like, I just kept getting nudged. Tasha, just be. Then I started thinking about the results that we wanted in our business and where I wanted to be financially. And it started getting overwhelming. And it was like, hello, remember, just be. So the entire year was a constant reminder. That, believe it or not, was a great lesson for me. It was a great challenge because it was like, you are not naturally a beer, and this is the state you want to live in. This is the state you want to be operating life from. So you have to learn to be. And that was really powerful for me. So that was the challenge. And then the lesson was, beyond my wildest imagination, stuff happened in my life that I couldn't have even thought of when I was the most being. When I really truly was able to just surrender to just being, magic happened. Things that I could have never written out, intended, visualized, none of that stuff. It was like, it took my heart's desires, like my little finite thinking of this is what I would want for myself. And then I just surrendered into being, like, and I'm just going to allow this to happen and unfold. And I'm just going to be. It's like, I'm just going to go down the river and just be. Take me where you will. And magic happened, like fireworks, amazing, beyond my wildest dreams. Stuff happened when I was being. So that was my greatest lesson, is actually there's a lot of power in being. What are some of the lessons that you learned from the word that you chose for this year? Go ahead and type, because I want to see, and I want you to see. This is just as important as choosing your word, is reflecting on the one that you chose for the past year. And then the revelation that I had, like how I saw this word give me information about manifesting, choosing the word being, is that when I am being, when I'm really, we're human beings, when I'm truly just being, not doing, not worrying, not trying to figure it out, not trying to fix it, not trying to resolve it, not trying to make a list of 100 things to do. When I am just being, I have the deepest access to trust, to surrendering, to oneness with all that there is, with God, the universe, source. When I am just being, and you all know it's no secret, I access this level of being in nature. So when I go out in nature and I take time to just be, I feel and experience that oneness at such a deeper level. And I really connected this year. Like, I am 1,000% committed for me to be the best Tasha that I can be. This is for me to be the best Tasha and manifest my heart's greatest desire. I must take time to be. I must do it. I don't know about you, but for me to function the way I'm wired, the way I'm made up, I must take time to be. It's not a nice to have. It's not a, oh, let's go on vacation. It's not, oh, I want to go see a beautiful place. Oh, I want to get away. I want to run away. It's none of that. It is mandatory for me to operate at my highest level. And so that was the greatest revelation for me, kind of sparking a commitment to being. So as you can see, I've done a lot of reflecting, and that's what I want you to do, because I want you to take the information from the word. There's a lot that choosing that word, or that word choosing you, brought into your life. And the success of the year is when you extract from it, what were the challenges it brought? What were the lessons that you got, and how did it help you understand even more who you are, how you manifest, what it is that you're wired for in life? It's a lot of information in that word. As you can see, this is why it's not just, oh, let me just choose a word. There's so much behind it. So, okay, I see lots and lots of typing, which makes me happy. I love that. I love it. Okay. So I am going to, oh, Nikki says, I'm so grateful you're in my life every Monday. I'm so grateful you're here to have me in your life every Monday. All right. So now that we've done part one, and oh, by the way, those of you that are on my email list, if you check your email from this morning, there is a worksheet, right? The 3-step worksheet. I sent it to you in email. There's a link for you to download and print it. Those of you that are like me and you like worksheets, the 3 steps for choosing your word. So you want to check your email to get that. And also, if you're in the Money Attraction Community, our Facebook group where we all get together and be happy, Money Attraction Community, if you look under files, the link is there as well for you to download if you want this worksheet, right? So either check your email or go to Money Attraction Community on Facebook when we're done with the live, and you can check files. This is there for you to download too. All right. So now let's look at decide, the next step of the word. Now here, I want to give you complete free will to do your thing. If you've already decided on your word, yay for you. If you have your own unique process for choosing your word or having it choose you, you have free will. Of course, you have free will. That's your word. Go with it. This morning, I want to take you through a process that is completely different for choosing your word and having it choose you. Okay. So if you're in to play with me, if you're willing to at least try this, I just want you to sit back and relax, because this is absolutely a download, an intuitive process, an expansive process. I don't want you to be in your logical thinking mind. Let's just play. All right. So I can't see you. It's not Zoom, but I'm just imagining that you're sitting back. In fact, here, I'll give you the cue. I'll sit back. So go ahead and sit back. And I want you to just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just let it all go. Let 2022 go. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the happy, the sad, the learning, the growth, all the things. Just let it go. Deep breath in and just let it all go. Close your eyes. Big, beautiful smiles on your face. Literally put your hands over your heart. This always helps me to just connect and go inside and go within and connect to the highest vibration of all for myself, which is love. I'm just going to invite you to go ahead and do that. I am imagining you all over the world, every single continent that you're all on. However you're doing this, I'm just imagining us all sitting, big smiles on our face, hands over our heart. And I want you to think of this beautiful new chapter of your life that's about to unfold, an entire new year. I told my goddesses when we were on retreat, this is not version 2 or version 3 or version 4 of you. This is version 2023. This is a whole new version of who you are going to be, the things that you're going to experience. All of your expansiveness at a new level is what we're about to create. And we're going to choose one word that's going to guide you in that experience. So with your eyes all closed, smiles on your face, hands on your heart, I want you to imagine it is the end of the year. We're here again next year, December 2023. And as you look back on the year, you realize that you had in this year, you had fully embodied your power. Like all the stars just aligned, everything just lined up, and all the things that you've been longing to experience, you had it. Everything. You remembered who you were. You tapped into your power. You experienced life. It was as if you were living levitated, right? That is the level of just pure power embodiment that you experience for the entire year. I want you to look back from December 2023. I want you to close your eyes and just imagine looking back, and everything that happened in your physical reality, it was all of your dreams manifested. All of your dreams manifested. When you look back over, oh my gosh, look at my finances. Wow. Look at my relationships. Look at the relationship I've longed for. I have it. Look at my closest relationships. They're so full. They're so full. I'm giving and receiving. It's such a beautiful way to experience others. I'm so full from that. Look at your spirituality, your spiritual connectedness, the knowing who you are and what you're capable of. You experienced it. You experienced all of it. Look at your health, your body, how vital and vibrant and strong and just healthy and beautiful and radiating all things healthy. And I want you to just tap into being in that place where it feels like you're fully connected to the divine within you. Everything is all, just imagine you are the center of your universe. Everything has unfolded as you desired. All the things, all the beautiful things. And I want you to have the biggest smile on your face. I want you to feel the feeling of that experience. And I want you to choose a word that describes how you feel. What is the word that describes the feeling of having all that? What is the word? How does that feel? Choose the word that describes that feeling. And now I want you to open your eyes. And I want you to just tell me the word. What is the word? What is the word that comes for you? Oh my gosh. Wow, my stomach. Because it's like literally the same word over and over and over again. What is the word that came for you? I want everyone to just Don't overthink it. Just type your word. What is the word? What is the word? Give me your word. There we go. Okay. Yes. Yes. Look at all these amazing words. What is the word? Oh my gosh. I see my word. I see my word. I see my word. Oh, look at all these words. I want you to really tap into the feeling. What is the feeling that you have when you're in that place of truly living the fullness of your divine power, of who you really are? How does it feel? How does it feel? Because that's what I want to invite you to consider. Could you consider choosing a word that's a feeling for 2023? And could you trust that you gave God, universe, source, that word as your North Star? This is the way I want to feel. Because in everything that I described to you, you have it all. You have all the things that your heart desires. And this is the way it makes you feel. And when you choose the feeling versus the action, like I want to grow, I want to transform, I want to, whatever some of the words are that are more action based, when you tap into this is how I want to feel, and you chose that word because I guided you to choosing the word from having everything, all the things in every area of your life. You have it all, and this is how it makes you feel. And when you choose a word from that place, and it means you have everything, then what happens is now you have a beautiful blank canvas that you offer up to formless substance, to God, to universe source, and you literally surrender and trust. As everything that I desire comes into my life, I am so grateful that I get this feeling. It's this feeling that I want more than anything else. And from that place, if the feeling is the center of your being, if the feeling is the center of your creation, then you literally can surrender and trust God, universe, source to bring all the things to you that will give you that feeling. And isn't that so much more beautiful than going into your logical mind and saying, I want this, and I want this, and I want to grow in this way, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. For me, and again, free will, you get to choose. For me, I want to feel like this. And I know all the things that come along with that feeling will be aligned to me. I offer up a blank, beautiful canvas to the universe, to God, to source, with that word at the center. And I literally am in, just bring it on, everything that gives me this feeling in beautiful, happy ways. Right. So I I'm going to leave you to choose, to decide again, if you had a word already, if you have another process for choosing a word or having it choose you. You are the one who decides. If you want to give this a try, if it felt really beautiful and just like connected and vibrant and all the things to you, then I encourage you to choose a feeling word for 2023. Right? Now, here's the thing. I want you to now define your word. And so I'm going to give you a statement to write. Okay? I'm going to give you a statement to write for your definition of the word. You get to expand on this later on. You have the whole rest of the year. Like, where's my journal? I have my journal. When I chose my word for 2022, I probably wrote 5 pages around it. And those of you that love the worksheet is a great guide because it helps you to really tap into, truly defining how the word will show up, how you'll experience it. You get to decide all the things, which is beautiful. You get to define the meaning of the word. And so it's not just, I'm going to choose a word. It's you're going to take the time to define, this is what that word means to me. This is how I'm choosing to experience it. So here we go. Here is your very first statement, your definition for your word. I saw love. I am love. I saw fulfilled. I am softer. I am feminine. I am secure. I am free. Whatever your word is, I am the word. That's your first thing. I am the word. And then you get to choose one of the two for the next part of the statement. As I live in love, as I live in happiness, as I live in joy, or as I live and experience whatever your word is, as I live in the word, or as I live and experience whatever your word is. Okay, so I'm going to say it again slowly because I want you to write. I am your word. I am abundant. I am ease. I am connected. I am safe. I am amazing. I am abundant. I am joyful. I am being. Whatever your word is, whatever the feeling word is, this is how it feels to me. I am that word. As I live the word, or as I live and experience the word, that's the next part. All the wonderful desires of my heart, all the wonderful desires of my heart are easily and with speed. All the wonderful desires of my heart are easily and with speed brought into my now life. I am your word. I am love. As I live in love, as I live and experience love, all the wonderful desires of my heart are easily and with speed brought into my now life. That's the activation and definition of your word. Okay, so hang on, let me just check. I'm going to jump over here to the comments and see. Okay, hopefully everyone got that. I'm going to read the full statement again so you can fill in the blanks. Okay, I am feminine. Let's say that's the word. I am feminine. As I live and experience being feminine, all the wonderful desires of my heart are easily and with speed brought into my now life. Okay, so I'm intending everyone got that. Watch the replay if you need it again. And now you're gonna expand on that. You're gonna go into writing. This is what it means. This is how it feels. This is what it calls in. Just write and give the word meaning. Activate it for you in your own words, not what the dictionary says, not what your logical mind thinks, because this is what happens. You're just throwing a word out there and allowing that word to take shape in whatever way and form it chooses. You are the one who decides. You are empowered. You decide what it means. So I'm going to read for you some of the ways, like I expanded on the word being. Dear God, in the mighty name of Jesus, thank you for blessing me with a year that was the fullest expression of radiating your highest level of beingness. Thank you that every desire you placed within me came to physical reality with your ease and your grace, that it all unfolded so naturally. Your hand and your power created it all as I stayed in a joyous and loving state of being. It was amazing to me how much more I was blessed in all areas of my life by living from this place. Wow. The epitome of easy and relaxed. And I learned that this beingness is truly the epitome of easy and relaxed. From this way of living, my capacity to receive abundance of love, health, joy, finances expanded. The frequency of you running through me as I live this word took me to experiences of what it means to manifest through you. That frequency had me in awe all year as I expanded a constant flow of your love, God, and blessings from your infinite abundance. It was truly an incredible year for me, fully living the power of you, God. And then that's just one part, right? I kept writing and writing and writing in the different areas, which is all on your worksheet. But I want you to hear, and obviously I've been journaling for forever. So please don't think that's how you need to write or make it sound. That's me. You might write 2 sentences. This is what it means to me to be feminine. That's good, right? There's no standard here that you're trying to achieve. There's just what it means to you and your definition. I think my beautiful bow untied. I didn't even realize that. Sorry for the distraction. Right? So I want you to take some time to continue to define your word. Now, what else do I have for you? I Um, I want you to know that this next year, 2023, I, as your mentor, your guide, your all things, I'm going personally to a higher level. I'm going to a higher level. I'm going to more expansiveness. I'm going to full embodiment of what I know to be my power. And I am inviting all of you on the journey. Those of you that are in Clubhouse, you've probably heard me talking about this a lot more than here on Facebook. But those of you that are part of this family, I just want you to know, full steam ahead, next level, more expansion, more powerful beingness, more embodiment of this statement: wealth with ease. That's where I'm going. You're all invited to come on the journey, but I want you to know the entire conversation is going to change in 2023. And my word for the year is central to everything that I'm choosing to experience, including how I experience all of you and how you experience me. So this is not just a word for me, it's a word for you too. And I want you to know you're all invited. Come along. Let me know. Tasha, yes, please. Nikki says, yes, please. That's where we're going. If you're a yes for it, let me know, because, I'm not going to say limited spots available, but this container that I'm creating for 2023, I just want to give you a heads up. It's powerful. I am stepping into truly my own greatest power. And so I'm inviting really powerful women to step into experiencing coming out of money manifesting and stepping into more wealth with ease. So if you're a yes for it, let me know so I can start securing spots. And the very first thing that we're going to do is we are going to activate our wealth with ease by doing our money manifested board. As you know, we look forward to this every year. I actually chose National Vision Board Day. There's such a thing. Saturday, December 14th, National Vision Board Day, because we don't do vision boards. A vision, when you think of the word vision, it's I'm going to cast this thing out there. And it's not bad. It's not a wrong thing. It's just for the purposes of truly being activated in your wealth. We are powerfully claiming in the area of my wealth, everything on this board has already manifested. The vision was cast a long time ago. Now I'm talking about what it looks like manifested. And so on January 14th, we're having our annual money manifested party, because we're making our money manifested board. This is where I want to guide you. If 2023 for you is about massive passive flows of income, you're in. If it's about multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, come in. If it's about more money for fun so we can freaking live and enjoy life, sorry for my language, but I'm really passionate. This is where I'm going. Like, I want more money for more fun, period. Sorry if it insults you, but that's me. Right? So I want you to have more fun. That's how we experience ease, is we use money to buy time and to buy experiences that light us up. So we experience more ease and step out of hustling for it. Okay. So January 14th, if that's you, go ahead and type the word party right now, so you know how we do. You're going to get, oh, wait a second. I did not change this. Type the word party in the comments and check Facebook Messenger. Everything that you'll need to register for the party will be there. Just follow the steps in Facebook Messenger to get yourself registered. Type the word party. Every single one of you must be there. We have to do this together. It's so much fun. No budget, no Excel spreadsheet, no math, no thinking, none of that. Truly from our hearts, tapping into all of the wisdom and divine guidance that we already have. That, look, 2023 is already decided for you. The wealth that you're going to experience, it's already decided for you. All we're doing is tapping in so we can hear it. And then we're going to define and create what it looks like on our boards. I'm going to share with you my 2022 manifested board. Crazy. The stuff that manifested and how it manifested and the lessons I learned so I can teach you. You want to be there for that. All right. So type the word party. Now, here's the other big part of what's going to happen a little bit different this year. We have worked very hard to create a proper referral system. Every person that you refer to join you at this party, and truthfully, the more the merrier. Every person that you invite, you get a point or something, some activities. Like if you share on Facebook, it's a couple points. If you share on Instagram or Twitter, it's a couple points. If you just register, you get points. But the sharing and the referring others to join us at this free event is what's going to accumulate points for you. And we have beautiful prizes. But here's the greatest prize of all. Every time you refer someone, you get entered for a chance to win. We're going back to live events. How many of you have been saying live events? I want to be together. I want to touch you. You're watching me do all these retreats with these beautiful women. And you're like, Tasha, I want to be in that energy. I want to be in that space. We're going to have an event at the end of 2023, and every entry gives you a chance to win a ticket. This is not a $97 event. It is going to be the annual culmination of our goddesses for that year. And the ticket will probably be worth $2,500. Okay. It's going to be amazing. So get yourself sharing, referring everyone. You'll see as soon as you register yourself for the party, you'll see the links and the steps for you sharing your own unique link. You'll see we'll have links at the bottom for you to grab some images, for you to grab some copy, words that you can use to describe the party. So we've done it all for you. We've made it super easy. Everyone has their own unique link. Start sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The more people, I don't do my board by myself anymore. The more people that are in this container of high energy, all from the heart-centered place of we're calling in wealth with ease, is the more we all benefit as we create our boards. So you want to be inviting every woman that you know, every high-level woman that you know, that you can think of who she would enjoy this. She would actually tell you, oh my God, thank you for inviting me to this. I feel so much better about my finances. I feel this was so fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you for inviting me. Go ahead and send her the link. All right. Last thing I want to share with you. Friday. This is the thing. This is the one. This Friday at 12 Eastern, Tony and I, yes, Tony and I will be here live. And I have asked and asked and asked for an entire year. And he finally said yes. I was hoping he would come this morning, but he was like, 8 a.m., babe. Yeah. So he's agreed to this Friday, the 23rd at 12 Eastern. I'm not going to do calendars and all that. I'm just going to ask you, if you want to experience a conversation with Tony and I, we're going to reflect on this year. We're going to talk real talk about life, love, all the things. I don't want to use the word challenges, but like a real conversation. We're going to talk about marriage and really just, how do we navigate life's experiences? Because I think there's so much that you can learn from. And he said, please don't tell your people we're experts. So we're not saying we're experts. What I want, as you know, part of me being real and transparent and authentic with you is to pull the curtain back sometimes in my own life so that you can be inspired, learn, think differently, whatever might come of it. I would love to share Tony with you. I would love to share a conversation with Tony with you. I would love for you to get a little bit more of the masculine side of my life and my partnership and the masculine energy that supports this divine feminine, because I want it for all of you. So that's going to be, let me jump over here in the comments. If you know that you're going to join us, can you just tell me, see you Friday? See you Friday. See you Friday, Tasha. See you Friday. So I know I can tell Tony, oh, they were so excited. He goes, who's going to want to listen to this? I go, my people will want to hear from you, Tony. So let me know in the comments if you're going to be there on Friday. Yay. Andrea says, see you Friday. See you Friday. Great. I get to show Tony all this. All right, everyone. Oh my gosh, look at the time. I've been having way too much fun. We went a little bit longer, but this is an important live today. And I'm truly hoping that you got what you needed to get. That was my heart's desire, that you chose your word, that you have some idea of how to define it. You got your worksheet, you're registered for the party. Like everything from here on out is activation. We choose our word. We're going to write our intentions next Monday morning. We're going to have our money manifested party the second Saturday of January, and everything from here. This word is our North Star. Everything else just lines up to support this word. All right. Friday, 12 Eastern on Friday. All right. And it'll be recorded. So if for whatever reason you're not able to watch it, you can watch the replay. Mwah. I love you all. I'll see you on Friday. Have a great rest of the day and all your preparations for the holiday. Those of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Holy Christmas to you. Those of you that celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa, and just all the celebrations. I love this celebratory time of year, and I feel extra love for all of you. And here you go. My love to all of you. Have a beautiful rest of the day and a wonderful week. Bye, everyone.